Hey, this is something new that I'm trying. I had like 5 different clips here. They've all been recorded from my Xbox One, so that's something new, although it was quite a hassle because I had to upload everything and then download it on my laptop so I could edit it and stuff. So I'm just here going through the mission where you find my boyfriend's service. No, but I'm not very good at this voiceover thing, bear with me. So this is the trouble with DARKSPAWN. This is on easy mode because I'm a little bitch. And I'm not doing too bad until I get to the giants, which is just like, why the fuck did I do that? As you can tell by the bar up there, we are quite over leveled for, well, not necessarily for this part, but I'm...
Well, let's seal it before more join us.
Just let them
Night
speak.
Captain Ryland should see fewer darkspawn now.
The tunnel was opened from the outside. Someone was digging here.
Yep. They sure are. The most handsomest man in this game is. Yeah, well basically I'm doing this part here because I'm being a little bitch and ignoring the main missions because I don't want to go to the Fade and I don't really want to go to the Ball either because I know both of those missions will make everyone hate me because I already know what I'm gonna pick.
The one with the extra armor must lead the pack.
Yeah, whatever Blackwall just said, which is actually quite funny because last time I played as this particular character, one of the choices, actually 2 of the choices she made specifically, made him quit the Inquisition, and he called me a self-serving tyrant, which is just like, oh, okay, cheers mate. But this time I'm sort of doing it differently, like what I personally would do. So we've already sided with the Templars because, you know, there's got to be someone who chooses the wrong one. And I mean, I did it for that cute Templar, which is the really good guy. So, you know, there's always a reason for what I do. And mostly I just like to loot everything, get all the money for that, because that's all I like. And my class and specialisation, well obviously she's a warrior. She was a mage last time. Not a very good one, because I was shit at being a necromancer. So she's also a Templar. I haven't worked out how to use the Templar skills properly yet, but my Warden was a Templar, my Hawk was a Templar, and now my Inquisitor is a Templar. Isn't that great? And oh my god, I can't believe I've got to talk for 14 minutes. Like, I thought about some of the stuff that I was going to say here, but, you know, I think it'll be easier once I get a capture card and then I can sort of record as I'm playing. I mean, I could have done that, but when I was recording stuff with the Xbox feature, I came into a lot of problems. Like, I recorded some bits and then it was sort of recording half of that and then something else which I didn't want it to record.
DARKSPAWN tunnels wasn't part of the plan.
If their plan is to be a thorn in our side, they're doing just fine.
Thank you, Blackwall. I actually don't mind Blackwall because he's actually really good, and look at his ugly armour. See, I was wearing ugly armour and then I found a Templar one in a different mission in the Western Approach. Oh, did I mention that was where we were? Yeah, we're in the Western Approach. There's an awful lot of sand, which is sad because I played this on the Xbox 360 for the longest time, and when I went into places like the Hinterlands and stuff, it was like not like on the Xbox One. There was a lot more trees and a lot more green grass and a lot more pretty stuff basically, and it's really nice. And I was there playing it for the first time on my Xbox game, and my brother was sitting next to me and he was like, I wish I could be this excited about how a game looks, and I was just like, oh my god, everything is so beautiful.
Wonderful.
And once I start getting into Far Cry 4 again, that's just going to be it. And GTA, oh my god, I'm so excited for GTA. But fun fact, this isn't actually my favourite Dragon Age game. I mean, I love it. I love how, like, there's so much, like, the fact that you can be a canary, and the fact that you can romance a canary. She's not romancing a canary, she's romancing Sarah, because that's, like, one of the 2 romances I haven't actually done on this, so it's just like, yeah, let's give that a go. But I think the next part of the relationship advances after we do a mission, and I think she's gonna like my... Oh, she died. Rest in peace, girlfriend. Yeah, we're not very good at giants. We die a lot, and he died with his foot up. That was quite funny. Oh, they're talking again.
I doubt they stuck around to fend off DARKSPAWN.
Yeah, because there's more choice for the people to romance, and most of them will actually, if you want to romance Solus, then you gotta be a fucking mage. No, not a mage, an elf. Female, which is alright, but I prefer being an elf male. I romanced Solus once, never again. No thank you. I think the Iron Bull is my favourite. I mean, I like them big men. Yeah, so... But Dragon Age 2 is my actual favourite. Because there's a lot of stuff, and I guess it is quite simple compared to the other 2. Like, the original, there was a lot I didn't like about it. See the Fade. I mean, at least in Dragon Age 2 the Fade is quite interesting. And some of the stuff your companions say when you're in there. And this one, it's just heartbreaking. I mean, it's not really spoilery now, but it's just like... I mentioned about the whole, I'm gonna pick one or the other. And I'm gonna usually pick the option nobody likes. Which is why I chose Templars in every game I've played. I mean, on Inquisition I do pick the mages, because the mage mission is a lot easier. Like, there's no going back and forward and that, and making sure you save Cerberus, because he's the most important character.
At least the big targets.
But then again, that mage asshole in the second one was a little bit tit, wasn't he? I mean, he encouraged Hawk's mum's killer. I mean, there was a letter signed by O, and that was him. Anyway, not to be a dirty Templar or anything, but yeah. So, I forgot what I was babbling about. I guess generally Dragon Age. Like, in the first one, I really hated the Fade. Ozma was okay because I knew I was getting Ogren, and I really like him. He's like my favourite. Why can't I romance him? No, I romanced Alistair. He's my favourite. Oh yeah, oh no, I was talking about the choices. So on my first playthrough of Origins, I said that I was going to help Cullen, and I accidentally killed Wynne, so that was not a win. But on this one, in the Fade, I like to save Stroud. And I know the whole fandom is just like, oh, he didn't do anything, he was just there. And it's like, have you ever taken Anders and Bethany or Carver to the Dick Roads? I mean, okay, in the second part of Dragon Age 2, he was, oh no, we can't help you, we're wardens and we do warden things and we don't get involved in politics. Hint, see the last game. So, yeah, he basically saves Hawk's brother or sister, depending on if you let them become a warden, which I do. Because it just seems nicer than going to the other side, basically. Especially if you're planning on siding with the other team that playthrough. And Yeah, I save Stride, I don't give a shit. And everyone makes fun of him because he's got a porno moustache. And he's French. Well, Volesian, but French. But I don't care, he's my boyfriend. I actually have a lot of Dragon Age boyfriends. It's just a shame my Dragon Age boyfriend in Dragon Age 2 doesn't want to have sex with you, even though he mentioned before joining the Chantry that he used to be a hoe bag, basically. A drunk hoe. Yep. But he is my favourite romance, I don't care. Him or Isabella, which... yeah, Sebastian or Isabella. Not that I've finished Isabella's romance yet, because every time I do it, she has sex with me. Then she's all like, "Oh no, I don't wanna, I don't wanna romance you, and make it all feelingsy." So it's just like, oh, okay, thanks then. And I feel really rejected. And last time I ended up getting with Meryl, and then Meryl was all like, "How could anyone not love Hawk?" And then Isabella was like, "Yeah. How could anyone?" And she was like, she sounded jealous, and that made me really sad. It's just like, why am I so fickle? Why couldn't I just have everyone? Except Anders, because I don't really care for him that much. I think in this playthrough he's alive, but Hawk disagreed with his actions, and Hawk is a Red Hawk, and he was all like, he was a madman. There wasn't any Anders left by the time he was finished with Kirkwall. Or some shit like that. Which is sad, because I actually picked the worst playthrough ever for this game. Like, all of Hawk's friends are dead or being given back to, like, the Arashok and Fenris's master, and that's sad. And when I do stand still like an idiot like this, it's because the Xbox was doing that stupid thing where I accidentally recorded more than what I should have. So anyway, we're walking in now. We're gonna go kill my boyfriend, unfortunately. As you can tell, my fast thing is to go straight up and stand next to him. Because just showing how thirsty I am. I'm just gonna knock him down a few times just to establish who's the dominant in this relationship. He does a lot of cool magic stuff. Oh, I love him so much. God damn it. So as you can tell, I'm dying, so I'm gonna just drink a potion. Let's do some shots. Just pull him closer to me. Look, Blackwall, I know you're gay for him, but he's mine. I love this game so much. But I will get a capture card and do like a full playthrough of it and talk as I play, which will be more interesting than me talking over and babbling. I hope you just heard that over my babbling. Sarah wants to carve stuff into his butt. I mean, I'm okay with a bit of carving and, you know, branding. Not necessarily on me, but it's nice to look at. I mean, the other day I had a blood blister on my finger and I accidentally popped it. Accidentally, he says. And now there's a bit of a weird scar on my finger.
Resilient, I'll give him that.
Look how cute he is.
Arrows, because it's... What are you waiting for?
Have some of the troops bring him in.
We're not going to kill him, we never kill him. I don't care if Sarah disagrees. She'll have to deal with it. You know. And here we are at Skyhold.
Circle of Magi. You met him and his Venatori in the western approach. He admits to working for Corypheus, raising monsters and using magic for conquest. He also used his connections to smuggle magical artifacts out of the approach, without his master's consent.
You stole from Corypheus?
He's so pretty.
I don't know whether that's stupidly brave or bravely stupid.
I was hired by a third party. I've no loyalty to him. Might you find that useful, your worship?
I'm sorry, are you attempting to bargain with us?
Bargain? I plead. I throw myself on your mercy. I also have friends in Tevinter who owe me large debts.
Throw yourself
Leave
on
what
my
happened to the
body, more
approach
like.
behind us, and I can put them all at your disposal.
Someone who can smuggle magical artifacts to Tevinter and back shouldn't be wasted on court diplomacy. Bring those artifacts back to the Inquisition. Procure something really useful and we might loosen the shackles.
Your worship knows value when she sees it. I won't disappoint.
Now, I might have accidentally picked the wrong thing there. I know one gives you a war table mission and I don't think that was it. So that's not very good. My bad. And like, it's quite a good mission and less people disapproved of that one, I think. I'm not sure. I couldn't remember. I wasn't looking it up when I was doing it. I just picked the one that looked most interesting. But now he's on our side. My boyfriend. Yeah, I need to stop doing that because it's just like I have like 7 Dragon Age boyfriends. And they're all prettier than every man I've ever dated. I mean, no offence to that, but you know. Not as pretty as the pizza I had last night. So, thanks for watching me play Dragon Age, and thanks for listening to me babble about Dragon Age. And maybe there'll be more Dragon Age Inquisition in the future, which is something I really hope to do because I love this game so much. And it is so gorgeous on the current gen, I guess it is now, not the next gen. Oh my gosh. And to think, when I first bought this game, I bought it as it was just like, oh, there's a moustache guy in this game and he looks really pretty, and this game is half price. I'm gonna get it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.